from RRQ in that first game.
Most of the team fight are initiated by Rainbow or Chipoy, right? And then when he just using the wild charge, and then the Arlot just go to back line, and even the Asters just pop out the Blessing of the Moon Goddess. So Verse cannot do anything, cannot dive into the back line, cannot do using his Shadow Kill to kill the Super Red. And yeah, so on.
I'm having a lot of problems, right? One thing as well, the drafts, right? This is why I really dislike the Hayabusa pick. It's very weak. Sure, it's an early game hero as an assassin, but you saw it that it's very hard to find those kills. To add to that, they just add Sicilian for security. Didn't really work well. I expect them to do better here, second game.
We thought it's gonna be Granger, right? On the drop, but and then Hayabusa is showing up.
Yeah, the intriguing thing is he picked Hayabusa's second last pick, right? So he picked the Hayabusa into the composition of the Yudu Red Giants, and technically there's not really much that he could do because the talent that he chose was more for Master Assassin, right? He wanted to go for these 1v1s, but there's no clear target other than the Eve, who's not as much of a squishy target as we would expect. So coming to the second phase, it does seem like Yudu Red Giants are still on the first pick, RRQ with the second, Fanny. We do also see the Ling once again here, still respecting Versik, banning his heroes out, and RRQ, they're going for the same route, except for the Kaja, so that's the only change that we see right now.
You're from the side of Yudu, yeah, you're right, still respecting right towards that jungler from the side of RRQ. Will they commit? Last time it was them who banned out the Kaja, if I'm not mistaken. But this time they switch it up, so perhaps Yudu here, they have an extra ban. They're trying to discuss, you know what, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So they might look for the Arlot first pick yet again.
Yeah, because they banning Joy right now. Lancelot is still open. That's why maybe they want to trade Arlot getting picked by the Yudu Red Giant, and then RRQ got the Lancelot and maybe Eve. It can be.
That's a possibility. That's a possibility. I mean, RRQ last time around, they banned out the Lancelot here, perhaps.
I think Arlot this time.
Then you do pick up the Lancelot with no trade.
No
RRQ.
priority ISN anymore.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I felt like
I didn't cure
it was so expensive
Are they gonna
for
trade it?
RRQ to let it go. If you do pick up the Arlot once again here, you can even say that that's like a power pick, honestly, for Pancake at this point. No, sorry, for Gojes at this point, right? With Valentina being banned, it definitely could be either, once again, like you guys mentioned, Lancelot or the Arlot.
I think Arlot's still more priority than Lancelot. If the choice is between Lancelot and Arlot, especially Gojes, using the Arlot is like, it's his powerful hero, so he can play comfortably. But if, wow.
Whoa, I did not expect that one. So
Yeah.
you do.
Without Lancelot or Arlot.
Yeah, they're the ones who take initiative first, right? Change their approach. Coach Arc is yet again brewing something up, but not even the...
Okay.
Not even Lancelot. They picked up Fredrin and Arlot here.
Yeah. It can be Fredrin Jungler, Arlot, XP lane, or Arlot can be the roamer, Fredrin on the XP lane. It's still flexible.
Yeah, RRQ just always pick the Fredrin at this point, right? I wonder what the pick rate for Fredrin is for RRQ in particular. It's always there in their composition, whoever it falls to. I don't know if the Fredrin gets picked into the jungle. It's a question here with Yudu now being able to pick up the Lancelot and the Yuzong as well.
Wow, that's restricting Zin's heroes here, right? Can't really pick up the Beatrix here, perhaps. Very hard considering you're going up against the Yuzong and the Lancelot. If RRQ picks up the Beatrix, that is a very tough Beatrix game. RRQ...
Even Sicilian he can't pick up now.
Exactly, right? It's really restrict. So, very good preemptive pick from the side of Yudu.
So no Harsha, no high ground heroes, and Cloud has been picked. Oh, it's been a while since we are looking at Sin Cloud.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Long overdue.
Because actually Cloud is one of Sin Signature's hero, right? Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Underline it, back in the day. Let's see here. Will he be able to pull it off? Second phase, here we go. They should start to limit the... looking
You
at
could
their-
ban Grok here, Kufra. I think for
Yeah.
the side of RRQ. Just-
Rakufra, maybe
yeah.
Franco.
Give
They don't want
the
to.
Cloud a little bit more space, I think, would be
Or-
really important.
Atlas.
Yeah.
Because the combo Atlas between Atlas and Yves, it's gonna be so
Yeah.
scary.
Very scary,
I've
right?
been waiting for too long.
But no, very straightforward here. It seems like they will just try to ban out Super Red in the second phase.
Beatrix and Carry, maybe because Carry already getting banned, or Harriet.
I like the Harith ban better. Considering if Yudu does come into a Beatrix, you have the Outlet and Fredrin that can deal with the Beatrix. Meanwhile, the Harith, that's a tough lane, a tough job.
The southern
Oh, the
seas
Kedira.
are my domain.
There is still one more counter for Yves, which
What
is
is
Franco.
Benedetta,
Ooh.
actually. But are
But who's
Persik
gonna
gonna
use
use
it?
Benedetta Assassins? Jungler, I mean?
Oh, that's actually in his kit, right? We've
Yeah.
seen
We've seen
Versik
it
on the
before.
Benedetta.
Mm-hmm,
I don't remember which season, but that was one of his go-tos as well in the jungle.
7 if I'm not wrong. 7 or 8?
I think, 8 or 9 even, right?
Yeah, it's on all time.
It's a long
It's so
time.
far along,
It's
we're
been a
like,
while.
is it 7? Is it 8? Is it 9? Don't remember.
No, season 3.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Was
Not
I
that
even
long.
born yet?
Not what? Miracle wasn't born yet.
Oh, neither was I.
The Franco, okay. You know what? I mean that Yuzong pick as well. It somehow restricts Versik to pick up a marksman, right? Can't really pull off the Granger now because with that Yuzong, it's gonna be a constant nuisance. But you do last man. What should they go for here?
To counter them. Yves. High ground, Uranus? Uranus versus Yves and Lancelot might be good.
Uranus.
If the Fredrin is jungler. Arlott is the roamer.
Yeah.
There he goes,
Yeah.
Marcia. They didn't want to take the risk.
I wonder why they banned it out.
Yeah, they already have Yuzong.
Yeah, exactly.
Already have even Lancelot is the counter of Marcia.
That's intriguing, very
So
intriguing.
I'm not thinking about Marcia, but yeah, they didn't want to take the risk.
Well, I mean,
because
at this point, Clay can still pick up
Lilia.
Faramis is an option.
Oh, one more thing. Maybe Kagura?
Ooh, we haven't
Because
seen that in a
with
very
new
long
emblem,
time.
I think the burst damage from Kagura might be good.
Oh, I get it, but who to target, right? I mean, Yves, the marksman has not yet been picked up. So I don't know. I prefer the Lilia if they want to commit.
Brought us here.
But it's going to be the
We
Novaria.
forget about
forgot
Novaria,
about
man.
this Novaria.
Wow.
Okay. Novaria here.
Yeah, at least if Yuzong want to chase Novaria, it's gonna be too deep, man.
Yeah, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the Novaria pick.
It's like a bluff pick, from RRQ. We got the Novaria, haha, but they're bluffing right now, I
There's
feel
so
like.
much dive, and you can
Exactly.
expect like this Lancelot to make
Crazy plays.
not just crazy plays, but make damage items, right?
Actually, it might be Novaria roamer. So the mid laner is gonna be on the last pick.
Lightning.
Horology is my craft.
Okay, Hood is coming. Hood for Miracle.
What a pick. I completely forgot about the Leslie. I love the draft from Coach Ark. He was able to set up for that Leslie pick.
I think it's brilliant.
Because of the Granite, right? Granite
My
can
God.
cancel the Blessing Duet from Cloud. Even Diggy is a good hero, I think, using the reverse
Yeah.
type to make Cloud didn't get back to his battle mirror image.
And what the heck can Arla do now?
Exactly, and it somehow restricts again RQ to pick up the Atlas with that Digi pick, right? Man, what a draft from Coach Ark.
Oh my god. Another Hayabusa?
So Arlet roam.
Arlet Rome.
Wait,
But
wait,
yeah,
wait, wait.
this Hayabusa might be works because Diggy is not as strong as Astus to back up his friend, only using for the CC heroes. We're gonna see.
We are going to see here, but to be honest with you, I really don't like the draft coming from the side of RRQ here.
I guess there is a sliver of potential
Of
there,
course,
right?
of
Hayabusa,
course.
if he can snowball from that early game, he can try and punish the Leslie before she pops off. But of course, that's a
Big if.
That's a big if. Exactly. There's a lot of room for error. It's scary, it's risky. There's a possibility that the Red Giants make it to 2-0. So let's take a look at what the casters are doing.
Kapow!
Rush Hour 3, 2007. Welcome to the Desk at your service. It's Leo and Mirko bringing you Game 2. And here's what's scary for members of the Kingdom. It's match point for Red Giants.
Oh, and with the drafts here, now it's evident that Arcadia is trying to give RRQ some PTSD up against a very ube composition. Now with the Diggy, and RRQ still double down on the Hayabusa.
Yep. And again, that's a read from our analysts that it was going to be a funky roamer. Whether it would be the Novaria or in this case, finally we see it, it's the Arlet, last seen prominently in the hands of Kiboy from MSC 2023. Onic Esports made it happen. I'm not so sure if RRQ can make it happen here, especially with the momentum that the Red Giants have going into this game too. Real quick, the silence in the Land of Dawn, the relative peace allows for us to actually look at their emblems real quick. And yeah, no, given the fact that Yu Zhong has been very mum, it's interesting to see that he actually made the decision here to pick up Quantum Charge.
I think, especially considering, right, it's still the lethal ignition, and this is an interesting one for the Claude. Common emblem, sure, but the Brave Smite choice.
Yep.
Okay. We're also seeing the tenacity, so it just shows the respect, I feel like.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have gone for the Brave Smite if he was up against any other hero, but because he's already up against a counter matchup in the lane in Leslie, it is going to be very tough. He needs that sustain.
Yep.
And so, there you go. But the tenacity won't really help him against the Leslie.
That's right, because again, the theory here is, yeah, Brave Smite will help you sustain. It'll help you keep your health topped up, as well as your mana via the common emblem, but it's a percentage based, so you're a softie. You're not going to be building defense items on the Claude, so how much really is that going to help? Is it going to be significant? Now, bottom lane, a lot of presence from both teams, as it's Sakai's first Astral Echo thrown out, go just at less than half health. But I'm wondering if he's going to force the issue here. Will he go ahead and Black Dragon form? Indeed he does!
He will, just zoning them away. Versik, nowhere to be seen to contest at this right now. Good taunt over, Banana steals it away! 1v4 of Brazer's Wrath as well! G-Pui now with the final splash, we're gonna go just back. Versik jumping with a shadow kill, all in the back of Banana. RRQ, they've taken a win in a team fight that did not look good for them. Zin, this might just be a solo kill up top. Super Red, well played.
I mean, amazing by Super Red. Game 1's MVP, but just the same, what was Banana on? How? Why? Where? When? He got a double. All right, the punish on Super Red. Got a double and stole the turtle? Wait. What is he rocking? Well, it's Brave Smite. Nothing out of the ordinary on an XP lane Fredrin. But what?
No physical damage as well. It's just, again, it's just defensive items. The taunt, we gotta give him props for the taunt. That was perfect timing to time it out with the first skill to actually take it away from Skies.
Yeah. I can only imagine, yeah, it was a sequence of taunt into first skill and then maybe enhanced basic attack. And then he switched the attack button onto attacking the turtle. Oh, wow. But again, those micro decisions and the mechanics to execute, that's what put RRQ here 2,000 ahead in 3 minutes.
The perfect start to the game for RRQ now. They need to utilize it. Pancake brought back to the team, has a time journey, doesn't decide to use it up until the very end. An interesting choice as Skies jumps in with a Phantom Execution now. There's a bit of poke going on from Super Red. RQ found another, not traded in for anything. Real world manipulation, cheaply. Interesting play. Still wanting to jump in. Good reverse time, but gets in back. Super Red with a good chunk and the alarm bombs. Just go at it.
This is Yudu Red Giant getting what's free, getting what's presented to them, and they understood that, yeah, this was a fight we can win. But I'm wondering what the next move is for RRQ because, again, still, tempo's on their side. They're calling the shots with a 2,200 gold lead at 4 minutes. Turtle up already. And I can imagine that Sekai's respects Banana. No, nay, fears Banana still this early on.
I mean, it's definitely a big mental hit to Skies. Now with the puncture, just getting out. A good taunt right now. Final slash brings Skies back. Quad Shadow following through with a shadow kill, but Skies gets out. It's Zach Cutie who gets chunked very, very low. Now mid lane and jungler for the Yudu Red Giants are very low. It should just be a free turtle to RRQ unless Gorgeous makes the same play that Banana did.
No, no, no. When you are down 2K and you see that there's so many more opponents in the pit, yeah, best call would be to say no. We'll just find something elsewhere. But look at Gorgeous. Black Dragon form in.
Petrify, Cheapoy, very low. There you go. Skies picks up the kill with Retribution. Bloody Retribution doing the tick damage. As RQ's looking for a trade. As Ash, oh, good dodge from Zin. Instantly out of the real world manipulation. Also, an amazing taunt from Banana to secure a kill, and it's given over to Fairsick, who is now on a killing spree.
Who in the world would have thought that in the age of assassin junglers, in this new patch, Fredrin would still find a way to be very, very impactful, very important, now making his presence felt in the XP lane, in the hands of Banana. That was a close call. Throwing out that Astral Meteor, almost taking a body, and Sin taking down that tier 1 turret up top, and Banana's just hunkering down. This is my lane. Come if you want.
At this point, 1-0 and 2. Look at the items as well, right? I mean, Dominance Ice already built up in the 6th minute of the game. Yutong's definitely going to be having a tough time in this lane. I think Banana does more damage just with the base damage alone and can sustain better than the Yuzong because of the Dominance Ice. Yuzong's going to be weakened significantly here. There's a dive attempt already. Banana knows this. Shadow kill instantly onto Gorgeous. And a good snipe from downtime with the Astral Sphere.
And just a salt in the wound, right? As he dies, Black Dragon form comes off cooldown. Could have been an out of map dodge there, escaping sure death, but just the same RRQ knows. And that's what's propelling them forward. Almost 4K ahead at 6.5 minutes. And look at Banana. Wow. A Chad. I live in your jungle now.
All right.
Oh, but Chipui.
Interesting vengeance there. Now with the final slash, getting the resets. But the time journey does its job. Stopping Arlet from doing anything more, but it's only just a roamer. Fairsick looking for steal right now. Retribution not going to be there for Fairsick. It's Skies who still picks it up, but I think RRQ, that's what they were looking for. They are automatically going to the turtle. Fairsick didn't even have the Retribution, so they baited Skies out.
Yep, now he does. Black Dragon 4 by Gojes.
No Retribution though. Shadow kill coming in. Good Retribution right now as the Quad Shadow comes out. Fairsick's going to be died to the tick. The passive from Gojes.
Yeah, the Shao residue at maximum range. So, despite RRQ being ahead this much for this early, oh wait, Sin coming in!
Purify, not dealing enough damage to do much here. It's just a zone away, I believe. But what do you think? Shutdown for Turtle, was it even worth it?
At this point, with my understanding of the metagame, I'd like to think that's a win for Yudu Red Giants, especially given the early killing spree. Talking about the streak on Fairsick. Yeah, that shutdown, amazing. Look at the gold so far. Yeah, Zin has been having it pretty good in the gold lane with Super Red just a wee bit behind. And then you have the rest of RRQ tailing them. It's been a tough game for Sekai's this early on. But yeah, it's not too late for him to recover. Looking at the item game, what he has done with the gold so far, Sekai's... This is odd. Mirko, what's going on? Why is he still building tanks a lot? What's... I can't even say the word, man. I can't even say the full name.
Yeah, I'm pretty confused as well looking at the build here. It's still, like you mentioned, just literally the tank build. The tank build from last patch. Wait a minute, before I answer your question, Cheaply, a very weird sandwich maneuver ends up with Pancake getting a free kill. Don't even think it was a... I don't know what they were trying to achieve there.
Yeah. They baited out the... wait, Fairsick, Grand Theft, Orange.
Nope, yeah. Sky still got it.
Really? So... Fairsick was still sitting with the orange from his own jungle. Yep. All right. Okay. All right. So, small victories for Yudu Red Giants, if not at least keeping it close to 50-50. We're about to get to equilibrium. We can say that this is maybe a small 3K gold lead on RRQ right now. Huge Astral Echo, though. Catches all 5 members. All right, so let's try to figure out what's going on. Again, still no clear answers as to why Lancelot is being built this way.
My only, thought right now as to why this is happening is because there's too much mobility and too much tankiness from RRQ. If you want to dive to the back, usually it's either the marksman or the mid lane, but Claude is almost impossible to catch on the Lancelot.
All right, my theory falls in for more towards the stat right now that you're seeing on the screen, right? Clay has been hitting roughly about half of his Astral Echo, or rather his Astral Meteors, right? Oh, but wait, for Sick, committing it.
Nice shadow kill to get out of the reverse time. Now with the Quad Shadow back as well. Ooh, a good dodge from Skies using the puncture to get out of the final slash, but gorgeous. Very low. Phantom execution. Back away. Skies.
Uh-oh.
This is what the utility build is built for.
Nope.
It's to go for a few. Oh, flicker even from Banana. And an Astral Sphere is even a flicker from Cheapway.
Oh!
As he dives in deep, but he will pay the price. Still worth it. He brings him back to the Astral Meteor. Black Dragon form coming down. Will he be able to do it? Person with a good steal already with Retribution secures. In now on the back with a Blazing Duet and the Purify caught in. That's a good lockdown for Gorgeous. Finding the marksman, giving Super Red a killing spree. But it's still RRQ with a 3.7k gold lead and the Lord.
A delayed 2 for 2, but just the same. We're back to where we started, right? Bodies go down. Big objectives going to RRQ. This is still the status quo. Back to the theory as to why Sekai's is building this way. Number one, you're right. The tankiness from RRQ, they will be cutting right through Udor Giants. But what about the effect of that? There's not enough peel coming in from Udor Giants. So yeah, if somebody gets caught out, if a soft Lancelot, a damaged Lancelot gets stunned or gets taunted, it's over. So yeah, that's why exactly he gets his purple. All right, so that's why Skies is building this way. He wants to at least be some semblance of peel and sustainability for his team so that the real damage dealers can actually do their job. Talking about Super Ed and Zac Cutie and maybe even Diggy, maybe even Pancake once he starts building damage. Because right now, he's building full defense. And Skies, can he survive? Nope.
Shadow kill. Ferristic gets the kill, even with the utility build, even with the tank build, he's not able to withstand that much. A good snipe again from Clay as he finds it. Gorgeous now, trying to just clear out this midway with the Lord, marching down top side. Astral Meteor taking a huge chunk of Super Res HP. Barely able to dodge away from the Astral Sphere there, but I think, yeah, it's all about playing for Super Red at this point, giving him all the farm, but unfortunately for Super Red, he's quite behind. Oh, good reverse time. But he still has the Quad Shadow. One more. Look at the build, Leo.
Yep. One more.
He's still quite far away.
Yeah, one more towards an endless battle. There he goes, builds it. Has a Berserker's Fury. Is this where you go second BOD?
Usually you want to go for a Berserker Windtalker into an Endless, or Berserker Endless and then Windtalker.
Yep.
I think, yeah. For him in this situation, you might as well just rush the BOD. You want to use as much damage as possible to get back into this game.
Oh no, but he is going for the Windtalker first, which is understandable, right? Once Versick goes in there and gets you with the shadow kill, just press that, hope for the best, survive. But right now, RRQ pushing the tempo once more, living inside their jungle, and here comes a collapse.
Yeah, the Quad Shadow's already locked in to Super Red, but he goes in for the shadow kill defensively. Now back again, all the way Super Red!
Oh!
With the flicker forward, gunning Versick down. Now Cheapui caught in the real world manipulation, forced to flicker out. Clay's gonna fall as well. Skies picks up a kill. It's a shutdown, it's massive. Super Red finds a double. RQ have lost 3 members in the 12th minute, and now it's all Red Giants.
It's giant time. And as you say, Miracle, they are massive right now.
Massive.
Given that clapback. Oh my lord. 2K, 3K, expected to be almost none. Because again, Holy Shields, we're past the 12-minute mark, fam. Udor Giants want to penetrate. They want to live inside their base. And just like that, this is as free a lord as it gets. They're going to blitz take this.
It's a free lord. And even if Versick comes here, technically, for Udor Red Giants, they have 3 retributions. 1 from Sekis, and then 2 from Super Red. Just the enhanced, just the passive,
yep.
And then skill 1.
And then
Wind of Nature! Click. Not Windtalker, so defensive.
You know what? I think we were both thinking the same item. The defensive item, yes. But they're both wind. Anyways, here comes the push. Here comes the clapback. Udor Red Giants by the minute, shrinking this gold lead, coming in now at just 1,000, under 14. And at least Banana can help in securing this purple buff. But will they? RWM! Whoa!
Disgusting damage, not even a second BOD! 2 members falling for RRQ. Banana with a massive appraiser's rash, trying to save the game as Sin pops in. The Wind of Nature, but the true damage goes through. Super Red is godlike. Lord still coming down. Sin gonna be taken out. It's a double kill for Super Red.
Look at the base!
Versik! No way! The base race out of nowhere to equalize.
Yes way! The kingdom goes wild! I didn't see it, you didn't see it! You do, Red Giants didn't see it! We're going to game 3!
What? What? I saw the fights. I looked at Versik on the right. He was still alive. Where is he?
Home.
And then I look at the base and it was just 1 HP. What a play, what a call from RRQ. They know there was no way back into the game in through team fights. They needed to find something and they pulled a big Todak.
Oh, you see here, Super Red, he also is in disbelief. Look at the blank stare in his